Imagine for a moment the people around you. Now think, how many of them do you truly trust? How many have already disappointed you with unexpected actions? What would you do if you knew that certain habits are clear signs that someone doesn't deserve your trust, let alone your respect? This video will show you exactly what the 5 behaviors are that you must never tolerate. We're not talking about minor human flaws, but actions that reveal a person's true essence. Recognizing these habits can protect you from future disappointments and strengthen relationships with those who truly matter. If you've ever felt betrayed or had your trust broken, this video may change the way you view the world around you. Stay with me until the end and discover how these habits might already be present, without you even realizing it, in the people you surround yourself with. In the misty mountains, where silence echoes like an old friend, lives an ancient ninja, a guardian of secrets that only a few have the privilege to hear. With calm steps and deep eyes, he carries not only the wisdom of past battles, but the knowledge of what corrupts a person's soul. Today, he warns us of 5 habits that, when practiced, erode respect, dishonor trust, and reveal someone's true character. The first habit is manipulation. The ancient ninja speaks of a young warrior who wielded his words like a weapon, but not in combat, in life. He twisted the truth for his benefit, deceived his companions, and manipulated situations so that he always appeared innocent or deserving of advantages. Manipulation, said the master, is the first sign of someone without honor. Those who twist the truth for their gain do not deserve respect, for their intentions are as sharp as a treacherous blade. The ninja teaches us that truth is one of the most valuable virtues, and those who manipulate it cannot be trusted. The second habit is disloyalty. In a quiet, moonlit night, the same young warrior, who seemed loyal to his allies, betrayed everyone's trust by selling battle secrets to the enemy in exchange for personal gain. Loyalty is the foundation of any relationship, whether between warriors or friends, says the ancient ninja. When someone turns their back on those who trusted them, they destroy something that can never be fully restored. He reminds us that betrayal is one of the gravest acts a person can commit, and anyone who does so should not remain in your circle of trust. The third habit is arrogance. Despite being talented in martial arts, the young warrior believed he no longer needed to learn. He rejected the teachings of elders, looked down on those he deemed inferior, and thought he had reached the peak of his potential. The ancient ninja teaches us that arrogance is a mask for insecurity. Those who think they are above everyone else are, in reality, on the brink of a fatal fall. Humility is the true path of wisdom. And so, he warns us not to respect those who consider themselves above reproach, for they are the first to stumble. The fourth habit is disdain for others' efforts. The young warrior believed that everything should come easily to him, and he mocked those who struggled to improve. He ridiculed the hard work of others, despite knowing that many dedicated their lives to becoming better. A true warrior, the ninja tells us, understands the value of effort and sacrifice. Those who despise the hard work of others do not understand the worth of the journey. He teaches us that those who devalue someone else's effort are not worthy of respect because they fail to recognize the merit of persistence. The fifth and final habit is lack of compassion. The ancient ninja tells of how, in the heat of battle, the young warrior ignored his wounded companions, even when he had the means to help them. He displayed a total lack of empathy. Compassion is one of the greatest virtues of a warrior, the master says. Those who cannot feel the pain of others and extend a helping hand when needed reveal the coldness of their hearts. The ninja teaches us that compassion is what makes us human, and those who neglect it lose themselves in darkness. At the end of this story, the ancient ninja looks at his pupil and reminds us that these 5 habits are not just occasional errors, but choices people repeatedly make. He warns us that when we encounter these behaviors, we must distance ourselves because those who practice them bring destruction, not only to others, but to themselves. This is our story, the ninja says, a story that should be remembered so that we can avoid falling into the traps of disrespect and dishonor. He challenges us to reflect on the people in our lives. Has anyone close to you ever displayed any of these behaviors? Are we, out of comfort or fear of confrontation, ignoring clear signs of manipulation, disloyalty, arrogance, disdain for effort, or lack of compassion. The ancient ninja reminds us that true wisdom is not just identifying these habits in others, but also having the courage to step away from those who practice them. With his calm voice, the ninja continues to guide us through this journey of reflection. He says that, just like in the art of ninjutsu, these habits are often invisible to the naked eye. They manifest subtly, slowly, until trust is broken in an irreparable way. Those who practice these behaviors, he says, do not deserve to walk by your side. And here, he invites us to open our eyes to the people around us and to be more discerning about who we allow into our lives. Each of these habits is like a small crack in a structure that, over time, can completely collapse. The ancient ninja teaches us that when we recognize these behaviors in someone, we must act quickly to protect ourselves. Do not wait for the crack to become a chasm, he says. Respect only those who demonstrate character and honor, and distance yourself from those who bring only destruction. The ninja reminds us that in a world where trust is fragile and relationships can be destroyed easily, we must always value integrity. He challenges us to build relationships based on mutual respect and not tolerate behaviors that undermine that respect. Trust is built slowly, but can be destroyed in an instant, says the master. Choose wisely whom you trust. Now, the master turns to introspection. Could any of these behaviors live within you? He asks. Could it be that, unknowingly, you are manipulating the truth or acting with disloyalty? The true warrior not only observes others, but also reflects on their own actions. The ninja teaches us that we must always strive for personal growth, correcting our own mistakes before judging others. As the ninja concludes his story, he reminds us that wisdom comes not only from observing the external world, but also from looking inward. He challenges us to be examples of honor, loyalty, humility, effort, and compassion. True strength, he says, comes from those who can balance these virtues in their lives. The ninja, with his years of experience, teaches us that life is a constant battle against our own demons and the ones we encounter on our path. But by recognizing these destructive habits, we can protect our minds, hearts, and relationships. This is our story, he repeats. May we learn from it and become stronger, wiser. And for you who watches and listens to us, know that you are also part of this journey. Join us in the next lesson, and together, we will continue to walk the path of wisdom. Like this video, share it with those you believe need this message, and most importantly, apply these teachings in your life. Only then will you be able to build solid relationships based on truth and trust.